I had the incredible pleasure of launching Scent from Above with Dolly. We have an amazing, amazing holiday special for you right now. This again is your 3.4 ounce, as Dolly would say, Eau de Parfum, and normally $59, as you just saw. We shared that with you with our Smoky Mountain fragrance. Right now, $48 is your price today. And the response to this has been so incredibly glorious. And Dolly, I'm sure you have had more people, because I know even the day that we launched it, we had so many people that shared their experiences with you. But my gosh, are you like, even when you're out, like in anywhere you are, Dollywood, whatever, do people say, I have Scent from Above, I love it? Or what has been the reaction for you on this one?
Well, this one was a smash right out of the chute. As you know, we pretty much broke the network that day that we launched this one, because everybody was so anxious.
Sure did.
Because this was my first, my first perfume, or my first scent, whatever we called it. But anyway, I don't know if it's perfume, eau de parfum, but it's a toilette, whatever. Anyway, you can wear it in the toilet and it still smells good. But anyhow, so however you wear it. But I was so happy, when it was such a big hit. And everybody, I gave that year for Christmas too, but I got so many calls, people saying, I love, the Scent from Above. So I was so proud of that, and I'm proud of this one too. And they do work well together. Some, like I said before, I've often through the years mixed different fragrances that I like, and some are very compatible to wear together. And these two will work together, definitely separately, and that's how most people will wear them. But I never can get enough of anything, so I've been playing in it, because I like to think, well, I gotta practice. I gotta let people know if it works and if it don't. But that's up to, once it's yours, you can play in it however you want.
Oh,
but yes, I'm very proud of Scent from Above, and I'm very proud of this one as well.
Okay, so we have to go over the notes for everyone, because here again, different. So let me share with you, your top note is mandarin, but you have mandarin, you have a little crisp pear, a little peony. Heart is this jasmine bouquet, lily of the valley, vanilla orchid also, and your base is your sandalwood for absolute, a little bit of musk, and a little bit of patchouli. So we get a little sexy in this one as well, Dolly.
Oh, I know, that's true. I've really learned a lot about fragrances since I started trying to launch it. And to our general public out there, I'm sure they get a kick out of hearing all these things that they wouldn't know what's in it. They don't care as long as it smells good. But it's interesting to know how they can combine all those wonderful flavors that do blend so well together, because everything has all the ingredients, even anything that you buy, whether it's makeup or something for the kitchen. You got to look at the ingredients and the things that work well together. So this does work well together, and it's really got a wonderful, wonderful smell. They both do. I love both the perfumes.
I do, and I have to tell you, I mean, and you're going to break records also on Smoky Mountain, I will share with you. But to me, if you can pick up both of these today, is absolutely what I would suggest. And we still have a lot of people in the ordering. There's the number for Smoky Mountain. I'm holding in my hand a Scent from Above. No matter which one, if you're going for both, whatever you're doing. By the way, you have the extended return policy to the end of January, but the same thing. And here you can see the beautiful, like almost like a rose, like an ember rose butterfly. And the butterfly once more rests right on the top. As I said, looks like he just kind of flew right in on top of the fragrance. And $59. We sold thousands and thousands. Oh, Dolly, I have to remember to tell you, because my niece didn't know I was going to be with you today, nor did I, so I'm so thrilled and honored. But she said, when you ever talk to Dolly, please tell her I love the fragrance. It's her favorite fragrance. And she said she also gets up in the morning and you see the beautiful bottle sitting there and you look at the beautiful butterfly. So it starts your day off so beautiful, and then you spray and you know that you are wearing a glorious Scent from Above.
Yeah, well, I'm happy to hear that, so hi to her. And what's really great, like we talked about when I first was on with the Scent from Above, we talked about how, certainly like in my household, there were several women. You know, you might like one fragrance for your mom, and you might have a sister, or you might have a sister-in-law, you might have a mother-in-law, you know, that likes the different ones. So you got that to where you can actually have the choice of buying different things for different people.
Right, exactly. And like that speaks to what I was talking about, Dolly, with the fragrance wardrobe, right?
Yes, yeah, that's a good term for it, a fragrance wardrobe. I'm sure I'll be putting some more stuff on the rack with these scents later on.
and thank you, I will be doing the same. And the same thing, so you know, as I said, every time I know I've worn it, and I've heard from so many people on social media who, you know, were here the day we launched it, took advantage of the fragrance, and they were looking to be able to get another one for the holidays. So I think that's what's amazing, that we have it right now. And $48, my friends, for a 3.4 ounce of an Eau de Parfum in the fragrance industry, that is unheard of. You get this home, your flex pay, by the way, any credit card, debit card, PayPal, Apple Pay, no interest whatsoever. You get it home. We are shipping it to you for free. So there's another extraordinary opportunity. And then you even have the extended return policy to the end of January. Already over 1,000 have been spoken for. And I'm not even sure how many we have left of any one of the fragrances. I forgot to check that in the very beginning. But I know that we have this show. Dolly has another show today, one tomorrow. So whether you're going for Smoky Mountain, which I hope you are, but then you have to try the iconic Scent from Above. And Dolly, you are right. We 100% broke all of our fragrance records here at HSN when we launched this with you. I mean, and it was really interesting because I remember, you know, so many people that you spoke to that day were buying it for so many different reasons, weren't they? I mean, young, old, for themselves, for gifts, but it really, it's a kind of a fragrance for anyone, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is, and I really had a wonderful time that, you know, when we launched the first one, and I did enjoy talking to the people and hearing their reaction to it. And of course, I always love talking to the fans anyway, and a lot of them call in just to, you know, just to talk. But then once they use the perfume and once they got the scent, you know, I heard back from so many people how they loved it. You know, even though they was enjoying getting to talk, and I was enjoying talking to them, but they were loving, you know, what we were talking about, and then they actually were beginning to love the perfume, and they're wearing it still to this day.
Well, that's because we love you. We love you, Miss Dolly.
Well, thank you for loving me, but that's got not as much to do with how you want to smell. You can love me and wear anything.
Good
but
point.
if you love me and you're wearing this, and you can just love me more, and I'll love you more for it.
Exactly.
Because I always make a joke about it. When I say, go ahead and order because I need the money because it costs a lot to look this cheap. So I always make jokes about it. But
I love that.
Truly, I think it is a good bargain. I think it is a good deal. And whether you're a fan of mine or just someone that's watching that just loves wonderful things to wear, to smell. You do a lot of great things on your network there, and I watch you often. But so many people order things. But I always like to come on feeling proud and saying, oh, I got something great, and I want to talk, I want to sell it. And I really appreciate you too, Bob, because you do such a great job with this. I mean, you're just an expert, and when they told me that I was going to be talking to you, I was twice as excited because I knew that we would have a good time doing it and that we both believe in what we're doing.
We sure do. This just made my day. And, you know, for any of our viewers out there, we can share that you're going to have that same experience when you get this fragrance home. And then you have the chance, right? You have to the end of January. So you get it home. Let me go over the notes again, because it is, and if you are still, I just want to jump in and say, because you want to pick up both if you can, the launch of Smoky Mountain, we still have hundreds of people grabbing that. And actually, right now, people are picking up both of them as they are quite different. So in Scent from Above, the first note, right, and we always say the first note is the one that initially surrounds you when you are spraying the fragrance, and it's crisp. It's that mandarin, but there's also pear and peony blossom, and that's all in the top. The heart, jasmine bouquet, the romance, the lily of the valley, vanilla orchid, and then you had that really, I think, kind of sexy dry down with sandalwood fir absolute, which is very expensive ingredient, the musk and the patchouli together, but all of the combination of these is created the perfect fragrance. And why, Dolly, again, for all of our viewers, why did you name this Scent from Above?
Well, because it's so heavenly smelling, and it's like it's got an angel scent. It's very soft, and I love it. It just makes you think of like what you would imagine heaven would smell like, because it's cloud-like. It smells just soft and warm. And Scent from Above, you know, that was just a clever take on the S-C-E-N-T, you know, like a heavenly scent. So I loved the title of that.
Yeah,
and the Smoky Mountain, I love that too. And I just to kind of pick up on what you were saying a little earlier, I love the fact that if you don't like if you don't like it, that you've got time to, you know, to send it back if you don't like it. And I think you will, but I don't want you getting it and saying, ooh, pew, I don't like that. That won't happen. But I would never want to sell anything to my fans that, you know, that wasn't right, that they couldn't get their money back if they didn't like it.
Yes.
So I love that, but that's not going to happen.
No.
I don't believe.
It's not. And really,
we just lost a light in here. Can you see?
Yeah, but you know what? I was just thinking to myself, you still look amazing. When the light goes out here, I'm like, I'm not good in the dark, but you look so beautiful. And of course, we can still hear you.
Well, I don't know about that, but they'll work on that. I guess we can continue talking. We just lost a light in the studio. Those technical things happen all the time.
I know.
But
it's a little more romantic.
What you need to do
I think you have a little more romance lighting going on now, Dolly.
I do my best talking in the dark, and my perfume really works better in the dark.
Good segue.
So let's talk about how seductive this perfume can be while we're in the dark.
That's probably why the light went out.
Let's work it, Bobby. Let's work it.
That's why that light went out. It went out for a reason, because this is your seductive.
Yeah, maybe so.
This is your romance fragrance, right? During the day, maybe you're going to wear your Smoky Mountain, right? That little warmth and transporting to the mountains, but then you want that sexy nighttime. Here it is in Scent from Above. And keep in mind, again, that you're getting 3.4 ounces, because I can't say that enough about this bottle. And I love that you kept the same sort of theme in both of the bottles, Dolly, too. I really love that you did that.
Well, that's kind of like a signature thing, you know, with my name, the signature, and then the butterfly will always be like something great for me, because even at my Dollywood theme park on the Dollywood, hey, I'm back!
Yeah,
my light's back. But anyway, so at Dollywood, the W is a butterfly, and I had a song once years ago, love is like a butterfly, soft and gentle as a sigh, the multicolored moods of love are like its satin wings. So it was one of my biggest hits, and so I thought, well, you know, I'm going to always have to have a butterfly. So we may do different things, that, you know, like when you kind of try to go a little higher class with something for evening, or, you know, if you're kind of doing something special. But there'll always be a butterfly somewhere flying around me on something.
I love it. I love it. Well, rebirth, right? We love butterflies, everything they stand for. Dolly, do you have a favorite song? Probably a hard question to ask you, right?
Well, you mean a favorite song of mine?
That you wrote?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, going back to the Smoky Mountains, I've written thousands of songs, like you said, probably 3 good ones. You know, but they say 3,000 songs. But my favorite song is a true story, My Little Coat of Many Colors, because it is more than a song. It's about family. It's about an attitude. It's about acceptance. It's about all sorts of things that, you know, just to show you that you can, you know, there's love. You don't have to have money to be rich in the things that really matter, in warmth and love and kindness and understanding. And we had a great mother, and she used to make all of our clothes. And so when I sing that song, it always makes me think of Mama. So it always takes me back to the Smoky Mountains. So that's why anything that has to do with the mountains and Mama and Daddy and my family, well, I'm going to be more partial to that. So, but that one is, even though I enjoy singing Jolene, I Will Always Love You, and 9 to 5, but that one is the song of my heart.
Yes. Oh, you've written so many of the most beautiful, beautiful songs. But I agree with you. I love that song. I love, you know, when I said when I saw you when you were here, and you sang that song, it was just so moving. And but you know, it's very interesting because I think there is such a beautiful connection between music and fragrance. Do you?
Oh, I do, and that's why you're calling it the notes, right?
That's right.
When you talk about the notes in perfume, you're talking about one thing, and I'm feeling another, because notes to me, it's just like a melody. It's like a tune. You're in tune with each other. You're in tune, you know, whether you're talking about, because to me, songs and scents, it all through your life, no matter when if it's an old love or it's someone you remember. I mean, nothing like a song to bring back all kinds of memories. Nothing like a scent. Every now and then, I'll open up a box or a drawer that I haven't had open in years, and it'll just hit me right in the face of someone or something I remember. And same thing like with a song, but you combine the two, it's an overwhelming feeling at times. So yes, I think there's a big connection in the human emotion and the senses in music and perfume or scents.
Yeah, absolutely. And then what I love about this is that now, you know, you can get the fragrance home, right? Sent from above, and I hope you're also picking up Smoky Mountain at the same time, and create your own memories, because, and I love that, like, or if you're giving it to someone, then every time they spray it on, they'll remember, you know, who gave it to them or what the occasion was. I mean, because that's, you know, that's another one of the perfect, the important connections, if you will, of fragrance, because it is about memories. And the fact that right now, and I know we only have about 5 minutes remaining in the show, we will hit the 2,000 mark of Scent from Above. We'll remind you again of the information on Smoky Mountain, because I hope you can pick up both. By the way, here's the box. This is the box that Scent from Above comes in, so you can see that also that beautiful soft signature of like the rose gold. But what are you getting today? You are getting the $59 fragrance, and I don't believe we've ever done this before, but it's a $59 Eau de Parfum at 3.4 ounces. And that's another thing that's astonishing to me. It's not a 1 ounce because perfume, the Eau de Parfum is so expensive. So the fact that you're getting not a 1 ounce or a 1.7, but you're getting a 3.4 ounce, we've taken $11 off. I love that we're shipping it to you for free. Flex pay, $16 on any credit card without any interest whatsoever. And then that extended return policy that runs all the way to the end of January. So you can do a lot of gift shopping, I think, with both of these amazing fragrances right here, Dolly, don't you?
I certainly do, and I'm all about exactly what you said. I couldn't have said that better myself.
Oh, thank you. And you know, it's what's so wonderful about having you here, because sometimes, you know, fragrances, people will launch fragrances and you'll see them in a store and maybe you can smell it, but you don't understand what it is or the soul of it or how important it is or why you create it. So that's what I love having you here for both of these, from Scent from Above along with Smoky Mountain, because I think it makes it means even more when you're purchasing the fragrance, when you have that kind of like a soulful connection to it.
Yeah, and especially when people get to know really how long and hard I've worked through the years to try to come up with these fragrances. I've wanted a wonderful scent for years and years, and so all through the years I've gone to different places where we've tried to put the combination to get it right. And you know, you said, nah, not yet, not yet. And I've tried it, you know, I've had different little things out, but never, you know, when we finally came up with the Scent from Above, it was great. And working with the same people, because we got to know each other, and they kind of got to know how I work and how I feel and the types of notes, as you say, that I like. And then we would put the Smoky Mountain, and knowing that, you know, I think deep enough to want to make it personal so people can still feel connected to me, but knowing they are getting something, whether I was in it or not, I'm still trying to make something good for the people that are using it.
That's a great point, because it has to also become your signature when you're wearing it.
Yes, it's not just about me. It's about what, you know, I'm glad that I'm the one that can present it, but a lot has gone into it to make it great for people. And like I say, if they think of me when they wear it, great. But I want them to think of all sorts of things when they wear it. And like we were saying before, by starting it now and wearing it through the years, whatever all the ones may be down the road, someday when you're old and you open a drawer, you'll think, oh, I remember when Dolly was on Home Shopping Network with Bobby and they were talking about this, and now I know what they meant, because now it's making me think of so many things. But that's what that scents do, and I really do think that it has a lot of emotional value to it, in addition to the good value that you're getting for the product.
It does. I mean, you couldn't, like you said, you couldn't ask for any more than that, right? I mean, that's giving somebody absolutely everything. And I know we have only about 90 seconds. Rob, can we share the number also on Smoky Mountain, also before we say our goodbyes? Because I really hope that you have the chance to be able to pick up both of them, sent from above right now, again, at only this one again is at $48 there on the left side of your screen. So that's the item number for Smoky Mountain that we just launched. And I believe, what, 2,500 or something like that are spoken for already in this hour. And you are getting the $59 fragrance. And so for $1 less than the fragrance, you're getting the rollerball for free. Seriously, think about that, because you're not paying anything for the rollerball. That's $58 for both of those. Sent from above, again, $59, but right now, $48. And then you have, of course, your 3 flex pay payments to go right along with it. Dolly, I cannot even tell you. Thank you so much for this awesome opportunity to spend time with you again. You are the ultimate, and I adore you. We all adore you, and thank you for sharing your family, your home, your life, and you're sexy with us.
Well, thank you for having me, and we're going to be doing it again, and I'm looking forward to it. So thank you so much, and to all of you out there watching, get that perfume, because Eau de Parfum, and Scent from Above, because it's a good Christmas gift, and you're going to smell good through the holidays, guaranteed.
Absolutely. I love it. Dolly will be back at 6 o'clock with Suzanne. Thank you again so much, and have a beautiful, beautiful holiday, my friend.
Thank you.